Hi. Hi, Caitlin Buller. Hi, everyone. All right, this is the first official meeting of the Doomday Society. First official meeting of the Doomday Society, so I'm going to need some questions from you guys so we can chat. Hello. How's everyone doing? You all right? Oh, there's loads of people. You've exams next week. Good luck, Jess. All right. Hi, everyone. How's it going? You like Tapia, says Andre. Oh, wicked. Camille adores our music. This is nice. I've got to obviously rise above just reading comments because that's not going to be particularly fun. Minutes. Someone just asked for the minutes from the last few meetings. So, we set up the Doomday Society as a place, a space online. We wanted your help to basically pull it together, to construct it. The idea was to have a place and a website that was a nice place online, away from the darker, bitchier, awful corners of the internet. Obviously, there are lots of very nice places on the internet, so, this isn't the main one. But the idea was to create a world around Doomdays, our new album, and some of the ideas from it, and the things that we've been thinking about and that we find interesting, and to create a place where people could share and post interesting, intelligent, thought-provoking, funny stuff. Right, Chelsea is asking why we chose the minutes we did for each song. Because the album is set over the course of a night out, and we wanted... because there's a story to the album, but it's not totally explicit. We wanted the songs to also exist in a way where they could stand by themselves, but also be part of this whole. So the times were open to interpretation, but hopefully give you a bit of a guide as to where we are in the night. I'm glad you're liking the community. I just saw some comments about that. Is Portsmouth sold out? It is, yes. Thanks to everyone that's bought tickets to the tour. I'm so excited. Sweaty little club shows. I'm glad you like my bookcase, Jahid. Thank you. Doing my best to fill it. Still got a long way to go. The difference between the tour and the club nights. The club nights are going to be a completely different experience. Obviously, our tour, we had big production. We wanted it to visually represent the album, even though the music wasn't out. The idea with the club shows is just to do something a bit different. We're going to have a bit of a party with it. We're playing the album from start to finish. We'll obviously play some other stuff as well. It's all about Doomdays and the world of Doomdays, and so we'll be having local DJs and different people popping up to play before and after, and hopefully just have like a fun night that's a bit different from your usual gig, but also probably quite similar because it involves live music. But yeah, we wanted it just to be a bit of a rave up, whatever the fuck that means. The club tour, will it come outside the UK? Possibly. We're going to see how it goes. We also, I guess the idea with the club tour was to visit venues all over the UK that people, they get played at all the time, but in cities that aren't on the usual touring circuit, which is generally like London, Birmingham, Edinburgh, Glasgow, Manchester, Leeds. All amazing places and some of our favourite cities in the world, but Cardiff, but we wanted to head away from that a little bit. What's my favourite song on Doomdays? My favourite song on Doomdays is a song called Those Nights, which is the second to last song on the album, and I hope you like it. It's very sad and dreamy, and I hope you like it. You should hopefully hear it quite soon. Why the blue pill? Well, it's a Matrix reference. The red pill is the decision to leave the Matrix like he does in the film and find out the truth about everything. And I guess the idea of this album initially was to escape all your worries and the worries of society, and to therefore choose ignorance for the night and choose to be in denial about everything that's happening. Could this album be worked into another reorchestrated tour? I mean, that would be great. That's the plan. What song was the hardest to make on Doom Days? Someone thought the Blue Pill was Viagra. That's incredible. Hopefully not for another 40 years if I'm still alive. Who knows? Martina, hello. Say my name. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you like our band. Is the reorchestrated album ever coming out? The plan is for it to come out, yes. I would have loved for it to be out sooner, but it's not, sorry. Is Annie Oakley Hanging still a thing? Very much so. We were just working on making it as exciting as we possibly can. Where am I? I'm in London. I'm in my house. Hello. Am I planning on growing back the fluff? Not anytime soon. Right, guys. So, the point of this first meeting of the Doomday Society. Thanks for joining, by the way. If you haven't joined already, head to the website, doomdaysociety.com. It's meant to be... I'm just going on to it now. The idea was, like I said, to create a interesting space for us to all talk and share ideas and share links to anything, like articles, book recommendations, film recommendations. We've talked about stuff in relation to the album that has nothing to do with the album. We want to talk about things that come up in the song Doom Days: phone addiction, porn addiction, hedonism, fake news, Brexit, Trump, all the awkward shit that you do or don't want to talk about. We wanted to just share interesting things about how attached we are to our phones and our computers and our relationship with the internet, and but we want your help to try and make it as interesting as possible. So if you have any ideas for articles or topics of discussion, also there's obviously an apocalypse theme, so questions on, what are the best pieces of literature that deal with the apocalypse, or films that deal with the apocalypse. What would you do in an apocalypse? All of this stuff. It's all ripe for talking about, and we'd love you guys to get involved and help shape it into something interesting. It's been amazing seeing everybody talking on there, and both on the doomdaysociety.com website and also on the Facebook page and on the closed group on Instagram. It's been amazing to see everyone. Someone just said I just bought Catching the Big Fish by David Lynch. It is so good. So yes, great shout. So the idea is just to have interesting topics of conversation, and then we can have these meetings and discuss things properly. I know it's kind of a one-way conversation because I'm sort of talking at you via my phone and you're typing little messages, but thanks for all the hearts down the side. Hello from Brazil. Hey Maria. This is insane. Thank you all so much for being on here. Do you keep on running? Little winky smiley face. No, I've so far ran. I tried to do a run this weekend. It was awful. Let's not talk about running. It's so boring. Sorry. I vowed to never speak about it once the marathon was over. And look, here I am. Right. So, the idea of this first meeting was to talk about joy and to answer any questions you guys have about joy. Talk about the things that bring you joy. So, apes taking over the world. Amazing. Sammy, right. It's your partner's birthday this weekend. Can you give him a shout out? Shout out. Hello. All right. Hi from Austria. Pamela says send them off their favourite song. That's amazing. Right, does anybody have any questions about Joy? Joy, by the way, last song on the album. It's trying to have a happy ending at the end of what is quite a mad, at times depressing and lonely night out. I'm glad someone likes it. Saz Hayes loves Joy. Thanks so much to everybody who's been listening to it, streaming it, buying it. It's yeah, it's only 4 weeks to the album, so we're pretty fucking terrified about that. But just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone who has pre-ordered it or downloaded it or streamed Joy or bought it. It makes such a huge difference when you do, so thank you so much. Is Joy a person or more of an idea? I mean, it's open to interpretation. It's definitely more of an idea, but obviously the name is a pun. I don't know anyone called Joy though, so that's a difficult topic. Is Joy the only happy song on the new album? It's not. It's not at all. It is. Sorry, I'm just reading the questions and I cannot keep up. Joy is not the only happy song on the album. There's a couple of euphoric ones. There's a song called Nocturnal Creatures, which I love, and I can't wait for you to hear it. It's quite a bit darker than Joy sonically, but it's Should I Get Joy Tattooed on Me? Jess, totally your call. I don't want to tell you to do that, but you know. Favourite song from Assumed Form? Oh, maybe Barefoot in the Park. I fucking love that song so much. Dan, see you in Atlanta. Hey, Bob Cut Jazz, see you there? Will you collaborate with someone? Yes, I will. Is Joy inspired by an experience? I think Joy is definitely inspired by... I don't know if it's... I mean, I've not really woken up on the kitchen floor that many times, but the idea was when you wake up in the morning, be it after a massive night out or not, and the anxiety of the world and of, you know, all the anxieties in your head, all the anxieties of the world, all the anxieties of the news, all the things you tried to forget about for the night that you just went out on, flood back in, and you're freaking out. It can feel totally apocalyptic, and I guess at that point of the song, the distraction of the night out's kind of failed. But I also wanted to poke fun at the idea of a hangover, because obviously we've just done it to ourselves. And on the album we kind of look at, I accidentally fractured your finger at Tea in the Park. Are you kidding me? Sorry, Kate, what happened? Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. It was probably really boring. I'm imagining that it was. Has Joy really happened? I mean, kind of, yeah. But it's just also, it's about human contact, and it's about getting that phone call or the text from somebody. And I know the irony of that, because in Doom Days we've sort of railed against phone addiction, but I guess it's ironic that in the end you can just get a call from someone, and that can be the thing when you're feeling so shit and at your absolute worst. That can be the thing that pulls you back from the brink and makes you feel so much better. When are we coming back to Poland? Hopefully very soon. And what happened the morning after? Well, you've got to find out, don't you? What's the hardest song to play in our repertoire? Quite a lot of the new songs on the new album are pretty hard for me to sing because they're quite high. There's a song called Divide that is very stripped back. Which is better, Joy or Doom Days? They're different. They're all our children. It's quite hard for me to say. I love Joy because it's really fun to play and it just makes me happy. Doom Days, though, it's probably the closest I'm ever going to get to rapping. Obviously, it's not rap. It's horrible singing on my part. But I think Doom Days is just really satisfying to play because it feels like a purposeful, piss-taking rant, and it's really satisfying. Someone wishes Doom Days was longer. Maybe we'll make it longer live. Maybe we'll release a new version. Who knows? Is there a song based on a book? There's also references to books in the album. There's references to Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Picture of Dorian Gray, and various other books, but not so much literally based on Rap God. Thank you. Is escapism the best way to deal with our society? Good question. I don't think so, but I think it's really important. I think that's why we love music so much, and so obsessed with why we get so obsessed with films and literature and TV shows, because it's so healthy to have some form of escape. I also happen to think it's important to be engaged, but I think if you you know, if you get totally all consumed by that, it can be quite bad for your head. So it's important. Balance, I think. Michelle, thank you for giving me all of your heart. You can have all of mine as well. That behind me is holy water. It is holy water. I'm not religious, but it was a present, and so it lives over there. Good spot. How did we come up with the concept for the new album? Lots of practice. You are live streaming the Final Days of Rome. I wish this was as interesting as the Final Days of Rome. I'm so sorry. When are we coming to Spain? Oh, hopefully soon. Hope so. How's everybody? You alright? I'm loving all these hearts. That's amazing. Do I listen to other artists? I love like Rosalia a lot. I'm listening to loads of her music at the moment. She obviously sings in Spanish. I think she's amazing. Play 4 balls at Glastonbury, says Arthur. I don't know if anyone would stick around if we did that. I think they might all fuck off to something much more interesting and exciting. But I'm glad you like that song. It's one of my favourites. Megan, good luck. How am I? I'm alright, thanks. We are rehearsing at the moment, so we had a long day. We are figuring out how to play the entire new album and a load of other stuff. So just getting ready for Glastonbury festivals. We're about to announce something next week that we're doing in London to launch the album that is definitely not what you're expecting, but should be quite fun. I'm just going to pause this for 1 second while I go and get a phone charger. Hey Joey, how you doing? Sorry, hello everyone. How you doing? I didn't pause it, I just walked off. Because you can't... how's everyone doing? You alright? Glad you like the cactus. Excellent. Say something in Polish. I'll just embarrass myself. Will we ever come back to Cardiff? I would love to come back to Cardiff, Anna. Such a fucking great city. The biggest joy for me is staying creative in developing my passion. What about you? Says Martin. I think, yeah, I mean, one of my biggest joys is getting to make music, which is super cheesy. But it's true. I can't believe it's our job. We are so fucking lucky. Yeah. And lucky that you lot will listen to our music and encourage us and come to our shows. It's insane. I can't believe we're still able to do this. Every time I think about not making music anymore, I quickly remember how lucky I am, and that vanishes very quickly. Amsterdam Ziggo Dome was amazing, Simone. Thank you so much if you came. It was one of the best gigs we've been able to do. That venue is insane. Oh, Grace has come to Llandudno, and she lives in Stoke. Thanks for coming. We have to collab with Lizzo, says Audrey. You know that we have already collaborated with Lizzo, for anybody that hasn't heard it. It's off our mixtape, our third mixtape, Other People's Heartache, Part 3. Are we going to release any other singles before the album? We will definitely be putting out some more music before the album. And it's my favourite song from the album, so I hope you like it. We've made a bunch of videos. Add Glory to the set list. Oh, it's just not, it never really goes down that well, does Glory? Will we ever release a reorchestrated album? Yes, we will. I feel like I'm getting distracted and going off topic here, guys. Not to clunkily try and constantly drag it back to what this is about, but obviously we're at a meeting of the Doomday Society. Joy music video, that's more like it. I'm liking this, it's back on topic, yes. Music video. We have made one, it's taking a while. We wanted to do something different and interesting and in keeping with the idea of the Doomday Society and the album, so it's probably not what you're expecting. Any guesses? Any guesses here on what you think the Joy video will be like? Four AM video. Oh, the video ran on 5 people. I don't know when that's going to come out, actually. Hopefully soon. You want something colourful, lots of light, something silly. It is silly. It is funny. And someone taking the piss out of me dressed up as Elmo in the Sunday Times. Thank you. That was just to make you laugh and to make me feel a bit stupid. I'm glad you liked it. Is there a kitchen floor involved in the Joy video? No. Actually, no, there's an office floor. There's no kitchen floor. There's a restaurant floor. You want a tortoise. Someone called Bob wants my long hair back. Is there the perspective of a child? No, but there are children in the Joy video. How do songs come to my mind? They just pop in there. And then I obsess over them for way too long. Take Woody's hair. I could do with a donation of Woody's hair. That'd be fucking awesome. Someone called Adam is going to shave his head when he comes to see us in concert. Thank you. Another shaved head person. We could do with a few more. Someone wants to hug me. Wicked. Your school loves our songs. That's amazing. How are Alien and Mike doing? Nice of you to ask. We, after hobbling around for a week, we're all doing much better, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, wow. Someone called Ben's dad did the marathon breast cancer. Nice one, mate. This is really addictive, just reading your comments. Right, if anybody else has any questions about Joy, speak them now or forever hold your peace. Or any suggestions of things that can pull you back from the brink when you're feeling rubbish. You want me to sing a bit of Doomdays? Fucking hell. Nah. What is Joy to me? Getting to hang out with my friends and getting to play a gig. I'm just going to plug something in one sec. Right. You want me to sing? You want me to play the piano? Oh my god, you know I fucking hate music. Oh god. Joy or happiness more important? What do you think the difference between joy and happiness is? Wow. You want me to sing? Yeah, that's never going to happen. I hate singing. Was I behind the album artwork? Yes. The idea was to create an ambiguous and beautiful scene that felt like a classical painting, and the aftermath of a night out. The original inspiration for the album cover was Fight Club, the scene at the end where they're holding hands and you see their silhouettes at the back of their silhouettes as buildings fall down, and I thought that was a nice symbol of what the album is about, kind of physical unity in the context of what feels like worldwide destruction. Will we hear more verses of Doom Days? Yeah, you will. Not right now. How long does it take to write Joy? It took... I'm trying to think. It was quite quick. It was one of the first songs that I wrote for the album. It took a minute to figure out what it was about, but I had the chorus. I think it was originally a lot more negative. What am I playing? I'm playing this. It's a Yamaha Reface. You don't like Joy? Oh, sorry. Bollocks. Where did I write Joy? I wrote it at home, and we recorded it at One Eye Jack's, our studio in South London. Will we ever get to hear To the Sky? I hope so. I really love that song. It didn't really belong on Doom Days, but hopefully it will have a life somewhere. Was Joy written a while ago or recently? It was probably written a year and a bit ago. Like I said, it was one of the first songs of the album. Originally, we were going to not have it on the album, and it was going to be... Because I wanted the album to end at the end of the night and have the record after that be about the next day. But I was worried that the album was too dark and too negative. And so... Thank you, Taylor. Joy slander isn't allowed in this house. I'm with you on that. Are we going to do more stuff with Rag and Bone Man? I hope so, man. Rory's been putting out his music on the label that me and my friends started called Best Laid Plans, and we love him, and he's a really good mate. I'd love to write with him again soon. Who knows? Joy comes from something external. Interesting point. Hanging on Spotify. We're working on doing an EP on Spotify of all the songs that we've never released, so hopefully that'll happen. How did you come up with the background chorus for vocals for Joy? So when we make a song, I layer up all the harmonies myself in demo form, like I did on the first album, and make a big choir of me. And then on this album, we wanted lots of different voices to do the backing vocals. So we worked with the choir that we had on Reorchestrated Tour, and they were amazing. And this particular singer, Bim, from 1 to 10, how political is Doom Days as an album? I guess it's as political as you would choose to interpret it. We wanted it to be layered with the language of stuff that's happening at the moment, because I think it's unavoidable and I think it shouldn't be ignored. But we also want the songs to be open to interpretation, and I want them to feel really human and personal. So that stuff, I guess, is there if you choose to interpret it. Reorchestrated was the best night of your life, Rachel. Thank you. It was one of the best nights of my life. It was getting to play with that orchestra, getting to play with the string section was insane. Can you, Dan, I burned a CD containing a few of your unreleased songs. Do I have your blessing? I mean, yeah, of course you do. We're the people that put mixtapes up and actively tell people to go and illegally download them. I mean, with our new album, Doom Days, would be really helpful if you bought it, so that we still have a job. But did it feel strange? Sorry, trailed off there. Did it feel strange recording the Doom Days video? Yes, it felt really fucking weird. It was really embarrassing. I was mortified. But it was quite funny, and I guess we just quite enjoyed having people laughing at us, spinning around in a shopping centre and in a park. What do you guys think of the vertical video? Would you like more things like that? I also wanted to ask you if you'd be up for making your own vertical videos. You love me 3000. I love you 3000 as well. Have you seen it? You've seen it. Someone calling me a good actor. Funny. Best platform to purchase the new album. However's going to be best for you to consume it. You know, for me, I like a vinyl because I love the artwork. We put quite a lot of work into our artwork and into the booklets and everything, so that for me is quite nice. But you know, I love you 3000. That's amazing. All right, Andrew Bird. Yes, he's amazing. Endgame broke me as well. Oh man, that was so sad. What did you lot think of it? Come back to Germany. What are you listening to? Probably come back to Brazil. Okay. Anybody that wants to make their own vertical video of Joy, send it over. How do I deal with anxiety? Very badly is how I deal with anxiety. Do I like the new Vampire Weekend album? Yes, I think it's fucking amazing. I think it's incredible. I'm so happy that it's about 19 songs long. I think it's beautiful. I think it's interesting. I think it's unexpected, and I love it. Let me go on work experience with a lighting designer. Well, Jamie, our lighting designer, feel free. I'm sure he'd love to have you along. Do I have a melodica? No, I don't have a melodica. I used to. Kind of glad I don't have one anymore. Open the phone lines again. I will open them for the album, for sure. Childcare's new album. I'm so excited about Childcare's new album. It's fucking amazing. Upload the vertical video to YouTube. We will in about a week's time. Alright, I'm going to leave you guys alone now because I've been here for ages. But, thank you. To everyone. Do you like talking to fans? Is it weird? No, it's really nice. I am always pretty surprised when somebody recognises us or knows our music. Favourite new artist is definitely the Dawn of May. Listen to the Dawn of May, she's amazing. She's actually in the UK at the moment making music and doing some shows. If you can go and see her, go see her. She's fucking amazing. Alright. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for joining the Doomday Society. If you haven't signed up already, head to doomdaysociety.com to have a look. Send us things you think are interesting. Send us better topics of conversation. Thanks for joining me on the first official meeting of the Doomday Society. Sorry if it was a bit rubbish. Yes, next time I'll be better. I'll be more organised. And thank you to everyone who's listened to Joy and bought it and downloaded it and streamed it. It's you're amazing. Thank you. And I hope you like the album when you hear it, but we'll speak before then. Yeah, take care. See you soon.